Work in crypto, just started my company. Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dima. I'm the co-founder and CEO of TV. We have a learning-based application for young adults, whether they're in high school, university, or postgraduates. And we aim to connect them to opportunity, and that can mean many different things. And today I'm here to meet all of you and build our network. We're an in5 startup, so we're trying to expand and get to more people.
My name is Usman Lamati. Ramadan Kareem. I am the CEO and co-founder of TV. Stands for Together We Empower. We'd like to get to know you guys and network. So Dima talked a little bit about TV. It's like a learning-based social media application for young people. So yeah, thank you guys.
Hello guys, my name is Aleksei. I'm the founder of CEO of Stone AI. It's a project management, AI-powered project management software. I have been based in UAE since 25 years now. My background is civil engineering, and also I run a fit-out and renovation company in Dubai. Yeah, that's it. Ramadan Kareem, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
I'm Mustafa from Iraq. We have a company in microbiology. I came here to meet new people and see how the startups people think and make new networking. It's the first time for me. I want to see it maybe in the future do a startup company. Thank you guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanvir. I am the co-founder of Stone AI, which is a construction management platform, which my colleague he mentioned. And we run a fit-out and interiors company where we have our own joinery and in-house manpower. We're here to connect with people and network. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sonia, originally from Turkey and Germany, and I'm here since 4 years. I'm a PE teacher. I want to move to health coach, and I guess if everyone is sitting all day long at the desk, you should be healthy in and out. So if you need any nutrition plans or fitness instructions, please just feel free to come on.
Good evening everyone, my name is Vanda and I used to actually work with Sonia. We used to be in the P department together, and now I'm in the process of setting up a inclusive community hub, which is essentially a fitness center for people of determination. So if you're interested to be part of this project, please talk to me.
Hello everyone, my name is Eugene, I'm from Ukraine, and I wanted to produce our new project. It's like smart fridge solutions. When you go to it's like new technology of vending machine. You take everything what you wanted, and you just scan QR code and collect, and everything's done by technology. And I will show you some details after just a second.
Yeah, my name is Otto, I'm from the Netherlands. I started out as an IT consultant and slowly moved over to crypto, and that's basically the only thing I do now.
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Ankit. So we have a family business over here. We deal into stone and like marbles and granite. And if someone wants the same for their home and villa, so they have to connect. Thank you.
Hello, hi guys, thank you for the opportunity. I'm Tamanna Agrawal, so I'm from India, and I've recently moved here like 6 months back to Dubai after I got married. To Ankit basically. And yeah, I have been a full-time product manager and analytics data everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward for opportunities here in Dubai. Let me know if you have any good options.
Hi, I'm Roisin from London. I've been living here for 2 years now. I'm in risk management, and I've recently on the side taken over my dad's business selling Persian rugs.
Hello everyone, good evening. This is Pega. I'm from Iran. Back in my country, I was an English tutor and also I'm a sales executive manager.
Hello, my name is Shiva. I'm living here for about a year, and I'm a supply chain manager. I did my master in business administration and also international industrial management. So if you need any help in order to supply chain, then just let me know.
Hi, I'm Reza. I have a co-working space called Tivat in Iran. Also, I'm a co-founder of a company called Global. In Global, we help teenagers to grow their soft skills.
Hi everybody, this is a pleasure to be here. So I'm actually going to use this opportunity. Is there any headhunter or recruiters here? I'm open to work. I do everything. So I'm an X-H1 trader, X-H1 trader, X-Wall trader. I'm a financial analyst currently in ATGIF in Abu Dhabi. It's a regulatory framework, and everything in finance on your back.
My name is Ramzi. I'm a Lebanese Canadian, helping between Riyadh and Dubai. I'm working on a social platform that offers 360 dining and immersive entertainment experiences with a goal to empower artists and artisans. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bashri. I'm mainly into used car parts, but I have also started a company to do with precious stones, and I'm looking for more opportunities. So that's all.
Hello everyone, Ahmed Ammar, Jordanian, 17 years experience in aviation field, and I'm here just to share any aviation experience you're looking for and to connect it with technologies, of course. So good to meet you all.
Hello everyone, my name is Aleksei Samsonov. My team work with agribusiness solution. We have the base element, it's a technology of microclimate solution, because for produce food and agriculture commodities, it's the first element what we use for produce our solution. We now like move air, change atmosphere, heating, humidify, the degradation, etc., etc., etc. And today we have a lot of projects in agriculture, like vegetable storage, fruit storage, poultry farm, meat farm, eggs farm, etc., etc., etc. It's our work. Thank you.
Thank you, nice to meet you. So, he's going to want to look. Okay. Can I ask again? Yeah. So, okay. So, is it? Yeah. Okay. So before we start, we have just a few minutes to talk about this. But then we're going to continue this tonight without slides. So no slides. If you have an idea, you just come out, talk about it. Very simply, just speak. Don't use slides, and then try to see if people actually want to support this, if people want to shoot it down. Just expose yourself to the possibilities of. First time? Yes. Come on, introduce yourself. Just like that. Just a moment. Okay, hi, my name is Andrew. I'm architect here in Dubai over 8 years, doing a lot of sports and crypto. That's it. Thank you. So, by the way, you do fit out, right? You guys do fit out, huh? We'll talk later. Have a new office. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. He was very hesitant to pitch, by the way. So, just say what it is, go ahead, you have 4 minutes. Enough? 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, 5 minutes, give or 5. Hi everyone, I apologize. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, so I'm gonna be very awkward. But it's gonna pass after I pass out, so don't worry.
Don't worry.
So, my name is Dan. For the past 10 plus years, I've been working with startups and enterprise companies from all around the world, developing software as a service solutions for them. 2 years ago, I opened an outsourcing agency for programming, where I give me a second, where I hired some of the nice people I worked with in other companies. Our goal was to use knowledge and funding we get from outsourcing to develop our own product that I'm gonna explain to you today. One of my biggest challenges is telling people that the second guy from the left actually he's 29, but he looks 18. Yeah, he looks younger. Cool. So, origin. I'm gonna first tell you how I got to this idea, and then I'm gonna briefly explain to you what it is. So, a few years back, I was working in a big Fortune 500 company with thousands of employees all around the world. And part of my job was developing tools for them to optimize work and automate part of the work for their developers. Once I parted ways with them, I was stuck with this constant urge to improve things and to make tools to make things better. And in the years to come, as I worked with other companies, one of the things that sticked out to me more than others is the way we handle procedures overall. They are the building blocks of any operation, but yet not enough emphasis is put in the way how we create them, execute them, learn from them, etc. So I noticed some of the issues in 3 areas: in the way how we create them, in the way how we follow them, use them, and how we learn from them. So first thing regarding creating is, like, we usually have huge set of tools to do different things. For example, Notions or Confluence, we create these huge documents, and it's very hard to piece together related parts of the documents. If this do that, if this do that, keeping track of relations between different areas, and overview of what needs to be done when you're watching a huge text block. Because of that, we created a tool in which you can create a procedure and then have a simple, high-level overview. What steps you have, what steps take you where. Then, for each of the steps, you can add a content, you can add actions, and if you need to change anything, if you need to go back, learn from it, go back, modify something, you don't need to rewrite 30 sections, you just add additional step here, remove additional step there, and that's about how it works. Another thing is the challenges with execution of the procedures. So, of course, with the huge documents, you have visual clutter with all of the content in front of you. It's easy to miss something out, it's very error prone. People, when they see a huge document, after some time using it, they think, oh, okay, I knew this part. They're gonna skip it away. It's very hard to keep progress as well. Like, you have something in the Notion, then you add a task to Jira, then you ask someone on Slack, hey, did you start working on this? I saw you move it here, but you don't have a nice way of progressing through that without moving 1,000 tasks, opening everything. So to fight with that, to fix that, after someone creates a nice procedure like this, the person that is executing that procedure doesn't even see all of this complexion here. They just see a simple step. So for example, this is the onboarding procedure. I'm gonna type with one hand, I'm gonna enter my name, I know that. Then, they just have a one step. They go to the next one. People that create procedure, they say, okay, on the redirection, I want this to be added to the notes. I want this to be sent to my Jira, or this to be sent to my internal system, integrate with whatever they want. Position, engineer. Next and next, they don't see any of that clutter, anything that may present them a wrong image about what they need to do. They go step by step, things happen behind the scenes, and it's as simple as that. And the third and the final part of all of this, creating, executing, is overseeing the execution of these procedures. So the thing that I already mentioned, lack of validation. You can validate the progress of your employee, but you don't know, is it because they use bad procedure, or is it because there's something wrong with them? Lack of time progress tracking. You need to look at 1,000 tools, tracking execution in the tools that have different format, accessing collected information in external tools. You created something in Jira, but people add those things in HubSpot when they go to the Jira flow and everything. So, and the loss of quality during duplication, what I noticed working with all of these companies, most senior employees create their own version of the procedure because they think it's shorter, then they give it to a new employee, and then you have a lot of employees using different versions. So, with our tool, not only that you can create procedures, add different actions and everything to them, but you can overview in the real time how people execute it. For example, Denzel Washington just applied for a job, I think. So you can see when it started, when it finished. You can see all of those things that were written in the notes as the procedure was going through, everything in the real time. Yeah, this one is still working. So, give me a second. Layers of benefits, higher observability, easier and shorter training. People need to know less when they have more focused direction they're going through. Less resources spent on overseeing. When you have observability of what people are doing, you need less people to manage those people. Learning from the process, you can analyze the tree that you create, and you can see that most of the people took this path to go there, and you know what's wrong with your product or not. Creating, tracking, reporting in the same format, so everything from creating to execution to learning from it. It's in one app, it's in everything, and you can integrate it with whatever you want, with the existing tools that you use, with Notion, with HubSpot, with Salesforce, and have it all combined. I can talk a bit more about it and some features, but to save time, if you want, I can.
Let's do this another way. We will continue, but first of all, you're raising?
No, I'm not raising right now. Right now, I'm looking for potential customers to use this for free, to work with us, so we can adjust this to give benefit to their business. And then once we have that, once we have someone who is using this and actually having value from this, optimizing their business.
Who understood what this is? Oh, okay. Who didn't understand what this is? Who didn't? Did not? Okay. Not clear to you, huh? Hi. Just together, one last time. Sorry. Okay, thank you guys.
More people every time. Stop asking.
Okay, so it's not a very big number, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so in one sentence, you can describe it as what?
SOP tool. That's
What is SOP?
Standard operating procedures. Tool for creating, executing, and overseeing different procedures. From opening it and closing the door.
So it's like employee book, but
So this is something that you can create and send it to your clients. For example, this is something that your internal employees, like tech support, can use as sales representatives when onboarding a new client. Did the client already use software like this? No, this step. Yes, what did they use? Why did they leave it? So you can create this really detailed complexity that will allow people that go through that.
Who will be a client?
It depends on the industry. For example,
no, don't say all of them. Just example.
Just example. Yeah, let's say for example a bank.
yeah, Emirates. You about came through manual straight away.
Yeah, of course.
Construction?
Yeah. Inspection of the building. Okay, first floor. Does the light work? Yes. Does this? No. Was it this? Yes. Was it this? Automatically dispatching things. It can be. You can create a cake with this. You can add a recipe through this. Do you have milk?
Does it compete with Jira or does it complement Jira?
It doesn't necessarily compete with anything. It complements things more than it actually competes. Different variations of this functionality exist in different products, but this is at least I hope, the first one that combines them in the easy to use way. Very simple. Click, add step, click, add content, click, and it just works.
How different is it from Zapier?
Zapier is an integration platform that allows you to create different workflows automatically for things to happen. This is a tool that allows you to convey what needs to be done to other people, to people that need to follow that. For example, let's say you have an event and you have security personnel that need to make sure certain things are in the good order. You can give them a huge text document, and then you can say, hey, create a ticket here, and as you find this, right here, and as you find here, you know.
So you write your standard procedure in it, you draw your standard procedure in it, and then it serves as a documentation, but at the same time it will create a step-by-step flow process for a user.
Yeah, of course. I can show you one more quick demo for the loan application. So let's go to procedures, loan application. Who doesn't need a loan? So yeah, loan application, new customer, existing customer, you know, all of these different things, and then when we start, identify the customer. So I created this, I guess someone would use it. I can share this right now, I can share it on your phone, you can open it, you're gonna fill in the data yourself. Or in this case, I'm pretending to be someone that works in the bank and I have it on the phone and I say, yeah, this is a new customer. I'm gonna just populate it with random things, I apologize to save time. Yeah, and I'm gonna click next step. Does the customer already have a bank account with another bank? Yes.
So it's like a type form.
It's like
type form.
Yeah, it's like you can use it to collect data. You can use it to trigger different things in.
But is it like type form? Like what does type form does that this doesn't do? Or
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't used type form specifically. But the thing is, compared to all other tools, here when you enter information, you can actually create a trigger for the user to be created in your system. For example, in the bank system, you can automatically integrate things so you can start that loan process. You know, you can whenever, like while building these procedures, when you create one step, for example, let's set a new step. We're gonna just call it test.
Can you just continue how you start? Because I'm trying to figure out how this works. So it's like beginning and then next. Can you just complete that?
Yeah. Cool. So as you can see here, you have this tree. You have one step that goes to two different steps. If we added this, if we added this, you can see that we added some content here. We drag and dropped some content here. This content is intended for the people who execute the procedure. They don't see the tree, they see one piece of the content. Whenever you have a redirect to one of the other steps, you can see what you want to happen in the redirect. For example, here we want to write something in the note. Give me a second. Let me show you the better example. So here, you add an input field. You say that input is the customer name. This is the name of it, so it's going to be saved in the system under that. So when we are redirecting to another step, we can write it in the notes. New customer. Okay. Give me I can see this.
This is the same what you have before the customer, but this is just different.
Yeah, this is the view for you who created. So for you who knows what the different flows can look, you can create different options. You can create, okay, if the customer is existing, take the name and last name, combine it, add it to the nodes, take them to the next step and everything. So people executing them, so you either shared it with someone. For example, if you're a telecom operator and I have an issue with my router, you send me a procedure so I can troubleshoot it myself. Is it this model? No. It takes me to this page. Does the electricity work? Yes. Do you have this cable? Are you trying wireless? Have you used cable and stuff like that?
Okay, so can we continue? New customer and then.
Oh, okay. You want me to go through the actual flow here? Okay.
How we can use this one?
Okay. So you know this is the representation of those steps. I say yeah, this is a new customer. In this step, I decided to add 4 input fields to take some information about the customer. So I'm gonna give me a second. I'm gonna just quickly put this down. So I'm gonna add my name.
I mean, I'm sorry, we don't have time to go through the whole flow, but listen. It's just a standard flow, basically,
Yeah.
right? So just you can click next. Is it what is planned?
Yeah, I'm just gonna add a few things. Yeah, so this is something I created for the purposes of this. So the steps how I connected them were just a demo for this. This is not connected to the real bank. This is not, so you go all the way. Give me a second. I'm trying to see it here. Okay, it doesn't have customer is not employed. Customer doesn't have access. They want a cash loan. They want 10,000 dirhams. They want it for 12 months, and they want like 5% rate. Good luck with that. And press the process. So that's it. After the end process, of course, because this is the preview mode, this is not actually execution, the procedure goes away.
So before we go,
Crypto wallet, to be honest.
What did you say?
You should have crypto wallet.
Yeah, there is a possibility of
Integrations.
as well, yeah.
So if he was raising funds, would you invest? Let's say you have $100,000 that you don't know what to do with. Would you invest 10,000 of that, just for argument's sake? Raise your hand up. If you would. Okay. Fine.
Okay, I changed my mind. I'm raising.
You go ahead, but just let me finish this very quickly. If you feel very strongly about not investing in something like this, if you think it's a dumb idea, basically, this is stupid as idea and it has to be taken to the back, basically, into the building and shot, basically. This is just another Google Forms or type form or whatever. Raise your hand up if you think that.
Well, these are very strong words, but I have my reservations.
Okay, then my hand up. Come on. Okay, 5 as well. 6. Okay, please,
I was just going to add, I think this would be really beneficial in like education sector, because especially now if you go to any of the international schools, like technology is very dominant in the classroom, and like the days where kids are drawing flowcharts, like that doesn't happen. And if you could basically create that for teachers, where they could say in the science class, at the top you have a heart, like the function of the organ, and the kids they love to be involved in putting information in. I think that would be super successful.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Who used Typeform ever before? You use Typeform? Do you see differences? Maybe Typeform is a little better? No? Typeform is better, right?
There is better tools like BPMN, block business process modeling systems.
Yeah, go. I just want to go.
No, so for me, this is a workflow engine. It's not a flow. What's going to make or break is going to be the integrations that you're going to have on it, and the logic you can put into each of the different steps. So calculations, getting data from somewhere else, pushing that somewhere else, having more complex, which you can do with Typeform. It's not a form process; it's a flow process. There is value to it.
Form plus Zapier?
Yeah, but this is a listen, there's 1,000 versions of Zapier. Doesn't mean that you can have another one. It is potentially easier to use, and it has a very specific need for it.
Okay.
I see value if it's extended more.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Can we use it the marketing side of it?
I want 10
I have a case,
Yeah.
right? I need to post posts on LinkedIn. And what I created like a database where I put different tags. Okay, article created. Another guy see that article is created, and he made the post and put post is created. And then I'm checking all done and put another status like done. We finished this. So I need something very simple because I want to onboard more people on different pipelines. So any other manager can do the same. So I can solve these types of things, but in other ways, right? Using even database and Notion, where I can change different tags and create this pipeline.
And Airtable and Notion, they have these features, right? It's like every single Notion page, you can add a new database.
Yeah. So I actually merge different database and relate it to each other. So in different places, I see how the pipeline goes. And the question is for you, right? What is your use? Did you try any use cases, specifically already done and realized that this is actually faster, quicker, or anyway more fits with a mental map of users, right? If I'm managing some media portal, right? I have some mental map and I have some processes that make people done. That's it. I don't need anything more. I need to make them finish and done. So I think in your case, like a construction, it's something similar. Like a person goes and check, goes and check, goes and check. So I see what I want to kind of invest in this and like when I'm interested. And I thought, I don't have money actually. But like what I saw, that if you're like really talented on B2B sales, you actually can sell in the governments or some departments where it's a very, very non-creative processes, right? Like because in my case there's still some creativity might appear, so like I work with my team differently. But in case if there's something just needs to be done and like confirmed, maybe there it will work. It's just an idea. Like if there any case, you can share with us.
Yes, thank you so much. That means a lot. What I noticed in talking to people is one of the big advantages of this product is its biggest flaw. It's too general. So whatever you ask me, whatever you suggested, it can be used for that. But like a spreadsheet, it's not for a specific industry. You can find the purpose for it in any industry. And what I found, like I create a simple example of something, like for example, banking, and that people automatically steers in the direction, okay, that this should be something regarding that, and they, so right now I'm trying to learn how to present this properly, not to confuse people, and how can I actually expand it, and what would be the first niche in which we would take this, because it's too broad, it's too general, you cannot solve all of the issues, at the beginning, and because of that, we are hoping in the next period that we would find someone who may need something like this, help them steer this into that direction, and then maybe focus on that niche first, and then.
The problem with that is there's always like a thing, you gotta find a problem and solve it. If you have a technology, you're trying to find a problem to apply the technology for it. You're going out the wrong way. You gotta find a problem first and find a way to use that to solve it.
Yeah,
not the other way.
Thank you. That's a great comment. Actually, when I gave the example of the companies I work with, in every single company that I found the issue that can be solved with this. One company had horrible onboarding process for the different developers when they need to set up their machines, when they need to do something, gain access to some things. Other companies have horrible process of deploying something to production. Other have, so all of this, which is kind of a curse, originated from me watching the different things and saying like, yeah, but can we put this middle and this like middle and Google form and everything and.
So as a maybe not tech person, but who potentially could have bought it, I would benefit from seeing a story, like a specific story of some industry or some function, maybe a table where you give industry-specific or function-specific use cases that I would be able to refer to myself. Because for now, I lost you at some point because I was supposed to follow the flow, which is not relevant to me. It's not like appealing.
That's 90% my fault.
That's okay.
And 10% the product. So.
Yeah, and like one last thing, also related to the use case, and like, does this problem hurt so much that they will use external software and buy your subscription, or they will solve it in like 100 other ways that they already solving it, or like even as you said, process is so horrible, but maybe they're okay with it if they didn't solve it yet. So maybe it's just it is.
So.
I have a question, a couple of comments. So first of all, I quite like as a person involved in operations, I feel that there's a room for this, but I would probably sell to enterprise level customers. So I work for a startup, like a smaller scale up, let's say. I have a concern that this would involve additional operations, as in like mapping the fields, so someone taking care of the ops, so it lands in the CRM properly. Instead, for example, a company might prefer just to open a contact card and do things there, so it's a little bit straightforward. I had a question: how much are you actually planning to charge for this?
So that's something we need to learn. That's something we need to learn. Right now, we are just.
Okay, I just have to make 2 points. A little background. I have been working in a partner Aleksei. So light years, thousands of light years back in the same thing. Two things that you will actually face the problems with. First of all, the users, when there are thousands of employees, learning a new system, it is very difficult and adapting to it. Secondly, perhaps you need to, first of all, study and look into what other platforms are not doing and how it makes sense and value to the customers. If you're not doing that, then perhaps you will not succeed in making a lot of sales.
Thank you so much.
I agree actually with the main point. It's very useful for operation. But the question is, do you have any manual ready to review about that? I think the only issue we're now all like struggling to understand is there is no live exam.
Yeah.
No live, you know, this system did not go live, you know. It's just like more solid, like more like it should go through live examples so where we can check the gaps, you know. You know what I'm saying? If there is like such a manual, it would be very, very good just to review, you know.
Just to answer your question.
Operational wise, I mean, I agree with her 100%. It's good for operation departments because of reviewing and retrieving the SOPs, you know. It's all about SOPs in the operation job. So it's very helpful for retrieving the data, but again, we need live to see it live. So you are interested to just share it with anyone just to test that application.
Exactly. So on my back, there's the domain name stepway.io. Please don't open it because it doesn't work. And in the next 2 weeks, we are wrapping up the website right now. In the next 2 weeks, we're planning to release the general website, and then we have a few different sections that are for a specific niche, like kind of a use case. What can it be used for? But of course, we are limited by what we are guessing that niche needs. So right now we're in the process of learning where could this be applied, apart from our original experiences in tech and in something else. Yeah, please.
How we can describe this product to the others? It's like how you will convince people to use it. You can say, my product is like this. It's like this but better. How you can say that?
My product allows you to build complex procedures similar to Miro Flow, to Miro. People who executed similarly to Google Forms, and you can anywhere in between you can integrate with other tools to
Other things. If you're planning to connect this with AI, which is solving a lot of
Yes.
problems, because let's say if you will connect this with AI and somebody will share, okay, this is my company. You have a lot of space to fill. I'm here. Why we just cannot just paste our website, click, and AI will do all the job?
So that's actually a very, very good question. One of the main things that we're looking into right now is a training model that knows how our procedures look behind the scenes. So you can give explanation. You can say, hey, actually create me a procedure with this and this and this and this is data. But when you need to tweak it, when you need actually to make sure a certain path is followed, and AI doesn't just guess, okay, I read it this way, that and customer should do that. How do you do it? You open some kind of prompt and you add a textual input like, hey, do this and hope that it's gonna work. Here you can actually add those steps. We have a set of widgets that we are developing for AI, although I was advised not to do that because it's a very, very, very broad market. But you can actually, with this, you can add detailed instructions to the model that is not even trained on the data and it's gonna follow it.
Yes, correct. But you have to follow the trends. People now get crazy about AI. That's what's coming to the market, which is AI. They're interested. Traditional, which was before, already gone. Nobody's interested to learn something, this and that. And very important is the graphics. You need to do something to be more attractive.
Thank you so much.
It's like sweets. You go into the shop. Oh, nice candies, even if it's shit inside, you just buy it. So you need to really think about the graphics, how this looks like.
Thank you for feedback. So,
you can put it on a blockchain as well. Blockchain, and then give tokens for those people who fill the pipeline and put in all the check marks and make an NFT out of it.
It's so not going to be around for, I promise.
Instead of salary.
I'm gonna regulate you.
How integratable is this?
So right now we have two different ways of integrations. So one way is directly with your system, not to third parties. So you're able to create access tokens, and then on any redirect from step to step, you can say, send this to my API, for example.
What I meant is, how can you take one of those flows and import and actually integrate that particular flow inside another app, or inside the website, or inside the mobile app, or so I don't have to go to your site. I have my own application. I want to embed my forms in a smarter way using your process. So either an iframe or whatever. The second question is, do you have any kind of backend reports as an admin? Tell me, well, these ESOPs have been used X amount of times. This is where the drop-off happens. This is where their mistakes happen. So all of that stuff.
Right now we are actually building that reporting module, and not only that we are building the way for you to see which procedures are more popular, what's the success rate of onboarding, but that tree that you saw, you can see a heat map of people going through each step, so you can see 90% of my customers go through this. Do I even need this section of my product? Do I need this in my onboarding step?
Time, sorry guys.
Can you integrate this inside as an iframe inside the ERP solution or a website or something else?
Yes, you can. So those tokens, access tokens integration that I mentioned to you, they're both incoming and outgoing. You can use your software to create procedures, add people here in my software and vice versa. Thank you so much.
You know what I believe? You shouldn't worry about public speaking.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I also believe? I believe in your pivot, man.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, honestly, I think you'll pivot. I really do. I mean, between no code and project management, maybe, because you can actually, if you look at all project management tools with tasks and all this crap, you can actually build intelligence into what's known as tacit knowledge. So you look at different steps and the dependencies between very far things. There are tools that attempted to do that, but nobody succeeded. You come from an OCD anal background of engineering, and probably that's really expected, you know.
Thank you so much.
No fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, somebody I met today. Somebody I met today had an interesting idea, biotech idea.
Biotech or what?
Did he leave? He left? Get out of you have a startup already. Let's see. Let's see. People with new ideas, and then
It's a new idea.
I don't know, but let's say if people who don't have anything.
Biotech? Water tech, please.
So, I'll give you a chance to introduce your company. Okay. But you're new, first time, so introduce yourself, please. Come on. Yes. Your first time here, right? Yeah, please come.
Hi, my name is Alan Moore. I have no idea what's going on, okay? But I find this to be really interesting. Thank you for your presentation. I have some comments for you afterwards. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna breathe because that was quick. You just brought me up here. Okay, so, hi. I am a,
My name is?
It's
not alcoholic, no.
No,
Jamil.
Nice to meet you, Jamil. My name is Ala, and I am an emotional intelligence mentor and life coach. So I'm here, and I'm a public speaker, but I don't know why I'm shaking. I think it was just really quick, and I'm really excited. So I take it as an excitement. It's excitement!
What's your idea?
Oh, to change the world to the best as I could. I'm not going to change the world. I'm going to change what I can of my world, and whoever enters my world will also have a chance to change their own world. And that's a ripple effect. Ripple effect. Yeah. Oh, we'll talk later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. Most of you maybe have not met me yet. My name is Brej. Speaking of ripple effects and changing the surroundings, let's talk about something which is physical and we all have. I'm going to talk about water. You heard it right, water. So water, actually what we do is, we've done a study and we found out that 450 plastic bottles are used by a single person in the UAE in a year. If you multiply that by the population, there's around 4 billion plastic bottles used. That's outstanding, and that pollutes the environment. So what we're currently doing at Dolgikh, the company name is Dolgikh, we are trying to find a better sustainable solution for water, where we're going to connect it to your water taps. And with this water tap solution, we are going to filter this your water in 3 different steps, and also mineralize it. Yes, mineralize your water, and also carbonize it based on your preference. And also on top of that, we can add a little bit of flavoring and different flavors itself for you. So you'll have a healthy water to drink. Speaking about, again, back to the plastic bottles, there's even facts that bacteria multiplies in these stale waters every hour. It just doubles itself. So that's another reason why you should even try to find another solution. As well, on top of that, we're coming straight from the tap water, which is already filtered. And also we also have actually 30 different flavors, 30 different types of recipes of water in terms of the carbonization or the mineralization and so on and so forth. We are already catering to hotels, and we're looking for other people who are looking for the water dispensing machines. Maybe in5 Tech can be another solution that we can work with them as well. And anyone else who is interested in to know more about it, you can definitely come to our office, which is in Media City, and have a tasting experience of, let's say, a couple of water samples and see how you would prefer them. And definitely, from my experience, where I drink a lot of bottled water as well, just a couple of them will really change my enthusiasm and interest in the water itself. It really energizes you as well. So they have 30 different types of flavors, one for energetic day when you're at the gym, one if you're having a meaty meal, let's say, there's different tastes for that, and etc. So that's the product actually. It's called Dolgikh.
Who's building something? You wanna come on?
No, I want to ask him a question.
I'll go ahead.
What's the cost difference between your product and?
Actually, it is linked to your tap water, so the costs are really minimal. It's just the machine that we're using, and with the machine, it actually captures around 200 bottles of water per hour. It produces that. It's more or less like a beer bottle, a beer machine, where you just place your tap and it fills in water. And actually, it has an app related to it where you can select and choose, and it just fills in from that. Regarding the cost, we can discuss more in our office, and maybe you can have a tasting experience about that as well.
How big is it?
It's just like a vending machine, quite smaller than the vending machines that we have outside. And it also, one more thing I forgot. Yeah, the water coolers is much smaller than that. These coolers are just, you could say, microbacterial infestation type of thing. You just cool the water and give it to you. But we do the whole, yeah, exactly, the ecosystem and process. Plus, on top of that, we even have an application and a chip where you can put it on your glass bottle, and then the machine automatically detects your water and your preference and profile, and you can just select the water.
Is it like a company called
Wisewell?
I believe we're much better than them. Yes, I've heard about them as well. Actually, we're already in talks with Atlantis as well. We're working with them as well already.
I have a question for you. Wisewell, when you approach, the holder for my cup comes out automatically, which is really important to my drinking experience.
Automatically wants to come out to you.
That's called UX. So you have that?
We have the application already. Not that. But yeah, I believe it's similar to that, but we do mineralization for your water. I believe you can like just choose what level of magnesium, let's say you want chloride and sulfates and potassium, and also the level of carbonization for your water. So it's really interesting. I tried over there a cup of water where it was called Mr. Meat, and it had a high level of magnesium, potassium, and other sulfites as well. And I said I wanted mildly sparkling, not too much.
So do you make your money on the machines or on the capsules?
I believe it's on the machines. It's not capsules. You can. It's a glass, just a glass bottle.
No, you meant the
filters.
It's actually a dosing technology that we use.
So it's like espresso. So the question is, do you make money on those capsules? Is it like a membership where you can buy those capsules, or is it?
So yeah, I think we should talk. You can come to our and have an experience and see how it is. By the way, I'm inviting to all of you to have a tasting experience, a water tasting experience, and see how it is.
What's the name of the project again?
Luquel, Luqel. It's actually a German Swiss business. We're already operating in Germany, Switzerland, UK, and now in UAE.
They were at COP, right? I think as a startup launch.
Exactly, yeah. So we have our offices in Media City as well, in Loft offices, and you're most welcome to have a tasting experience. So actually, Monday is going to be my official day working there as well, so I'll be happy to see you guys.
Regarding the carbonization, is that some kind of standardized CO2 bottle that you can place in so it can carbonize the water, or it's your capsules?
It's actually our regular glass bottle that we have, so it's connected to that, and you just choose what you want, and the water just comes in.
Okay.
So it's all done back end.
So, I remember, thank you by the way, we'll come to your office. You can sidebar it, guys, enough about water, please. And Ramzi, are you here? No? Okay. So, who? Okay, so who's building something? Who has an idea? You're building it. Still you didn't tell a lot of people about it. You pitched before. Is it the same? Okay, hold on. You, then you, maybe? You're building something? Huh? I don't know, somebody here.
What do you mean by building something?
Like, you have an idea, you started building, you haven't validated the idea yet, you want to talk to the world about it, see if it sticks or not. I mean, people could share it here, so please.
I can share something.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay.
3 minutes. So, I'm starting. Okay. So everybody care about health, right? So we make money, we are busy, we don't have time, we stay 20 hours per day, and then yes, we have money. Then we don't have life. Yeah? Then we're spending this money to healing ourselves, to be sure that we'll be back to the health. Because we don't put attention on that, etc., etc. So I try to always find the balance, how this works, because I'm architect, so below night, yeah? Because during the day we cannot focus, we have messages, meetings, this, that, dealing the people. I'm actually leader of one of the studio. So not have time actually to design, so I can stay overnight and have peace, and I'm very happy. Okay, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So, one friend of mine, he just called me from Poland, I'm from Poland, and he told me, Andrew, I have something crazy. I said, what's happening? You know, I found something which takes me back from the death, because he has mental problem, family problem, financial problem, all problems, healing problem, everything, problem. And someone introduced him to the new project from US. They have like nanotechnology, and actually, wait, yeah, I should remove it. I have with me, it's already on my neck. I should remove this one every 12 hours, I forget, at 10 p.m. Yeah, we should throw away. So I'm the first person who testing this product in UAE. What this giving? This is like I have full, actually I can share for all of you the link, so you can actually know everything about this. But in shortcut, what is this? Inside you have micro nano electrodes, okay?
which is stimulate your energy of the body. I'm telling you now something somebody said, freak out, what is the guy? Believe me, I am super septic. If somebody will tell me that some patches help me to improve my life, I will say, okay, bye-bye, I don't have time. I'm very septic. So even these patches for the no smoking or this one, I don't believe on that at all. But because a friend of mine, he called me and he told me like, I'm running. I said, how come you're running? You just have crashed feet, so you cannot walk. And he said, after 20 days of using this one, first of all, I go out from my, because he was almost suicide himself in one situation, and that's why someone contacted him to introduce this product. So this is first of all is produce steam seals, so it's healing your internal organs. In the same time, like you are connected to the mother still with the chain, right? And in the same time, you really have impact. This one has impact on the brain. Someone who has migraine, they're using this 12 hours per day, no migraine, no negativity, all positivity. It's like all energy is staying on your body. You know, sometimes during the day, we're gonna have something like coffee because we are tired, because the energy is gone from our body. This really helps to stay energy and moving back to your body, give you energy, and I swear, I'm using this one. I do a lot of sports, and I have so many injuries. I heal it all since 2 months. I'm using since January, and mostly I'm sitting a lot on the chair. I have swollen legs. End of the day, it's like they're like balloons. Everything gone. My circulation changed, the heart breathing changed. Progress of the workout also it's really crazy.
Okay, what's the...
Hold on.
No questions, sorry, no time. But can you share something on the group?
Yeah.
I might lack the positivity to understand this, so maybe if we
yeah,
think about it.
But this is something really help you actually for real daily living. Yeah, it's not even expensive.
Thank you. That looks fun, by the way. Yeah. So anybody with it, like you're building something, or you're ideating, you want to validate, you want to talk about it, anyone? Like, I mean, you're starting it as a startup, this idea. Are you starting yours as a startup?
The last one, I thought.
Yeah, but you already have a startup. You're building that.
Yeah, it's not a startup.
Hey, come.
Thank
Hi everyone. So I have an idea. It's nothing, just an idea. It's the swap or exchange. For example, exchanging things between each other. No money.
Barter.
Exactly. So we have some groups in Facebook for exchanging furniture, but I didn't see something else other than furniture. So I said, at the beginning I was thinking about making them in departments or in, let's say, categories in the website, like exchanging services, exchanging furniture, electronics, whatever. Then I said to myself, this is the last idea, I said, I will make it open, like for everyone, whatever you want to exchange between each other, it's up to you. So my friend Olga, she just told me that they start with a group, Facebook, validate the idea, then create the website for them. It will be based on subscription. No one can do any exchange either, like without doing the subscription. What do you think? Like, do you need this in your life, exchanging something?
Show of hands if you need it in your life.
Exchange barter?
Yeah.
Okay, please tell me what you want to exchange most of the time.
He's saying it already exists.
So there's a woman in They're very. So her husband built her a website so she can connect with other women to exchange baby clothes, and now it's grown into an entire website that people
Isn't that how eBay started as well?
Okay, so baby clothes.
Yeah.
It started in baby clothes, now people are trading all kinds of stuff on it.
Yeah.
And they've raised, I forgot the name of it, but they raised like $25 million.
Based here?
There is a B2B platform like that.
It's not good. Is it good?
You go in B2C or B2B?
Yeah, I believe the pivot. I would use it.
Who will use it?
Thank you, Kelly.
I would use it.
Come on.
Always
So,
supportive.
so if you want to collaborate with Nadia on this idea, please. That's not good.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna, and this is, by the way, very spontaneous. I got like an idea which I want to validate, so I'll take this opportunity to ask you some questions. How many, okay, who attends networking events in Dubai? I mean, actually, I wanted to start somewhere. Okay, pretty much everyone. Now, do you guys know how many people, on average, you meet per month? Raise your hand if you know roughly. Okay. Do you think you would want to know how many people you meet per month? Okay, so what it tells me that, including, sorry, public fear, public speaking fear. So what it tells me is a lot of people do network a lot, but don't use the contacts and the people that they meet very efficiently. And actually, I have the same problem, so I'm a very social person. But I feel like I go to a lot of events, but I don't utilize my network efficiently, because on a busy month, there could be like 10 or 15 events I attend. And for example, during the STEP conference, I've attended 4 events, and I estimated that I met more than 60 people, and everyone pretty interesting, from very different fields, and somehow the communication happened across different social networks like Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. When you meet people, they have different kind of social media that they use. So I was wondering, how can I make my networking a bit more efficient, but also don't spend a ton of time? So I started like a CRM for myself. Tried it out just because it's very difficult. Like, imagine how many people you might meet in a year, and maybe in a year's time you might want a certain contact which you have but you don't remember. So I installed HubSpot because it's the first thing that popped up when I searched for personal CRM. But I figured out that on a busy week, I don't have time to sit and just insert all of those contacts, or even if I have like a file, it's very inefficient. So I started digging even further, and I realized there's a thing called PRM, not the CRM. So PRM is a personal relationship manager, and it kind of works off the concept that you can have like a more advanced contact book. So I found 3 startups in this field. They kind of have integration with LinkedIn, so you can see recent contacts popping up in the feed, and then you can do something with it. But I found that it still didn't work for me, because I do a lot of my networking on Instagram as well. And if you think about it, a lot of businesses, they kind of work off Instagram profiles as well. And I couldn't find any app which would efficiently sync my new Instagram followers or people who I followed. I use Telegram as well. So I thought maybe there's a market gap, and the app I have in mind is very simple concept. So you register, and by the way, it's called Social Sage, idea stage name. You register, you sync your Instagram, you sync your Telegram, and obviously you sync your LinkedIn. I think it would be worthwhile to sync contact book and calendar as well, but basically thinking about MVP. Now, when you sync your social media, which is one click, there's API for every single social media, and it essentially gives you a feed. Okay, like these people have followed you in this past week. These are the people who you have followed in the past week. And then, with one click, you can just add certain contacts to your advanced contact book, and also adding tags on top. So for example, I met 50 people, 25 followed me on Instagram, 10 followed me on LinkedIn, and another 10 like I saved in my contact book because they use WhatsApp. How can I?
Have you heard about Bridge?
No. Yeah, would be nice. I mean, I couldn't find, that's why I started thinking in this direction. So essentially,
So this is like somebody gave me an entity to somebody else, and then this comes automatically. It does all the analytics about not only people you meet new, but also people you introduce to people. Called Bridge.
I'll have a look, but it's slightly different. So, okay, just to finish the idea. What I want to have is a very simple analytics of how many people I met, who are those people. I can add a tag, if it's like a business contact, personal contact, or maybe I'm interested in, networking with people who play paddle. So I can create tags and mark those contacts in this app. And also a little note field would allow me to actually make, okay, I met this person on a STEP conference or GIDEX 2 years ago. And then you have access to this advanced contact book, and you can keep all the contacts from like Instagram, relevant contacts from LinkedIn, and Telegram, and you don't lose them essentially. So that's kind of the MVP. But since it's very popular to add AI stuff as well, I thought, what if I make it even better? So instead of navigating through like 1,000 contacts I might make a year, it's a structured database. So how about I connect this to aka ChatGPT and have this personal helper which could help surface the right contacts. So for example, let's say I'm interested in people doing biotech, and I'm pretty sure I've met at least 30 people in the last 12 months, with very interesting use cases. But I have no clue who those people are right now, because I already forgot. What if I could ask my personal helper, which works on this structured database of contacts, who are those people with biotech use cases who I can chat with, and it would scan through the fields, either those are tags I've put on the contact, or notes, say I met this guy GITEX, he has biotech use case, etc. And then ChatGPT scans for all of those contacts and surfaces like, okay, Anna, Josh, and Ahmed, they have very interesting use cases, do you want to chat with them, essentially. So it's kind of a dream app for me. I feel like, oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, go.
Can I invest? No, actually, I think it's a great idea because, you spend more time at conferences trying to figure out what QR code to ask them to scan so you can add it to the
Who would invest in this? Raise your hand up.
Tomorrow.
Let's start with a great MVP.
Okay, he's gonna be the MVP. You're gonna charge him money?
Let's see.
So,
come meet me at the office.
Okay, hold on. Can I quit your job and do this?
Where's your office?
Does this count as a resignation already? He's filming. Say no. Okay. Okay.
There is a app for this. It's called Clay Earth.
What's it called?
Clay Earth.
Clay Earth?
Yeah, Clay Earth. Clay Earth. Same your idea, 100%.
Clay Earth?
Fuck you.
Check.
No.
There are many out there.
Clay
but I'm
Earth.
interested in the data.
So guys, we have time just for one more.
Yeah.
So we have time for one more only. If we don't have anyone, we'll just take off. People are going to, a lot of people are leaving already because they're going to this comedy thing in Socialite in
This is
JVR.
comedy here, man.
Huh?
This is comedy here.
No. we just think it's funny because we don't have a life, okay? Me and you, that's different. Trust me. No, that's like.
Google it.
Okay, well.
So, you have an idea?
I haven't.
Go, come. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Not like 3 minutes, not 3 minutes. Like really 3 minutes.
Hi, I'm Rahul. Now this idea came to me when I was just came to Dubai and I was doing some transactions. Now, I wanted to ask you all, how many of you have done the credit card transactions and have paid late payment charges on that? How many of you have? I think everyone has, right? No, so in a year, not yet? That's good.
I don't want to pay.
Okay, great. Now, my idea is that now many times we forget that there's a late payment that we have to do. I mean, the payment that we have to do, and if we don't do, then there's a late payment charges will be there. Now, I was thinking, why can't we made a kind of bot sort of thing where we actually connect all our expenses, all our the money transactions that we do, we put it and we take it inside a GPT thing, and that GPT will tell us everything about when the expenses that need the expense that we need to do. For example, if we have to pay water bill, then it actually tells us that okay, this is the late date that we need to you have to pay. If you pay after this, then it will charge you say 50 dirhams more, that sort of thing. So yeah, so that will actually help us any person to understand where they can save a lot of money, and the money that he saved from the late payment he can actually invest it in any other investment. So for example, this is my personal experience. Like I have paid around 600 dirhams for late payment for my credit card bill, and I was thinking 600 is not a small money. I mean, if I do it, say in a year, if I made this 3 times, it's a huge money.
Some people do it by choice, like late payment. Sometimes they don't have money that time to pay.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes you have no money and forget.
Yeah.
That's what it's already. Okay, but if you integrate with ChatGPT, I don't want my financial information to go. That's number one.
Yeah, that's
Number
true.
2, open banking is kind of a flop and failed.
Okay.
How can you get the integrations done?
Yeah, that's something I wanted to. I want to answer from how this is something where I was thinking because personal information is something definitely.
Yeah, it's the issue about personal information, and also any bank can make this, right? Like it's easy barrier to entry. So.
Yeah.
But they won't take it because it's counterintuitive to the credit card department.
Why would they lose money?
Yeah.
If I sell this to credit card department or if I sell this to any banks, I think.
No, they will kill you. So.
They will not remind you.
Yeah.
But we can create an AI app on board where you can extract the transactions from emails.
Yeah, that's what. The email, SMS,
From there, so that you don't reach out to banks. You just get the information from the emails and then make a tracking system and give the information to users.
Yeah.
So it depends how much you try. If you have 5
What you could do is the buy now, pay later thing. You could say that, okay, you pay for me, I'll pay you back. That's what you could make.
This is the idea.
Like a
wallet. Yes. So the money that you save, this can be shift to the wallet.
Yeah, so it's like a fintech company that basically pays your bills for you, and then you pay them later.
Yeah. It's like this Chinese company.
CCP.
No. So this is Chinese company from same site with them. So SharePay runs on it. Okay. So they create a virtual Apple card to master a card, and then they process all the.
So it's more like do we have to do the entire process?
Anybody has any?
So, or maybe you could use some of the cashier or virtual card, one-time card. Go nuts.
We'll find it, I'll give you the name. So guys,
What I should just
Amazing.
So guys, we're going to do the iftar on next Friday. There's a link on the group. If you're not in the group, speak to Queenie and Shiny. We are going to do an iftar next week. Those who can pay, if you can't pay, just select I can't pay. It's completely anonymous. There are people who are sponsoring others who can't pay, so there are already like 300 something signups. That's why our type 4 broke, and then we don't want to upgrade because we're cheap. And we went and started using Luna, so we're continuing the signups of Luna now because we don't want to pay. So that's Queenie. I was just talking about you, by the way. Nothing good. And huh?
Not surprising.
You think very highly of me, don't you? So, with that being said, what's it called? The place? Social?
Socialite Gastropod. It's in Hilton JPR, and they've got free parking down. So
And there's a comedy thing?
yeah, comedy and music.
Okay, so it's not.
Just go to the bar, it's fine. It's not about the comedy.
Okay, so basically, can't take the tram to there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next Friday, iftar, sign up. Hope we all meet you there. And it's Ramadan. I don't know about you, but the hours are killing me in Ramadan really. People expect you to be there in the morning, but late at night as well. Ramadan Kareem and everything, but really, I just want to join it. I'm tired. Have a good one, guys.
Yo! Good night and good luck.